Hello friends, welcome to this video lecture. Today's topic of discussion is Foundations of Group Behavior. By the way, I'm Dr. Rahmatullah, Assistant Professor in the Department of Mechanical Engineering, Government College of Engineering, Srirangam. Today's topic of discussion is on why people join group, types of group, stages of group development, group properties, how to increase group cohesiveness, strength and weaknesses of group decision making, challenges in turning individual into team player, and finally managing groups. First, we should know what is group and what is group behavior. A group can be defined as two or more interacting and interdependent individuals who come together to achieve particular objectives. So every group should have some common objectives, and each member is the part of the group, and they are interacting with each other to achieve the common objective. A group behavior can be stated as course of action a group takes as a family. Why groups? Because groups can help in gain a competitive advantage. The group enhances the performance of the organization. It increases responsiveness to customers, increases the innovation, increases employees' motivation and satisfaction, produce more or better output than employees working alone or separately. Why people join groups? Because every individual need security, status, self-esteem, affiliation, power, and goal achievement. What do you mean by security? Security is state of being free from danger or injury. Individual can reduce in the insecurity when standing as a group because of the bargaining power. Status, the relative position or standing of things or especially person in a society is called status. It provides recognition. Every person longing for their recognition. Group will provide you the recognition because you will be recognized for your work done in a group. Your contribution will be noted so that you will be recognized. Self-esteem, it may be defined as how much you appreciate and like yourself regardless of the circumstances. It provides the feeling of self-worth. Affiliation, an official connection to something is called affiliation. It can fulfill individual social needs. Power, the ability to control people or things or to do something is called power. It often makes what cannot be achieved by individuals possible. Goal achievement, it is the ability to identify and prioritize activities that leads to a goal. So that is why the people are joining in a group. What are the different types of groups? There are two different groups called formal and informal groups. The formal groups are formulated by the manager to establish or to achieve organizational goals, whereas the informal groups are formulated by employees themselves to help to achieve their own goals. In formal group, there are two major classifications, command group and task group, whereas in an informal group, interest group and friendship groups are the two major classifications. What is command group? Command group is like any other group in an organization. A group composed of an individual who report directly to a given manager. Like this is like an organizational structure. The power flow from or the information flow from the top to the bottom is a kind of group. The senior manager, deputy manager, foreman, and the worker. This is how the power flows or the information flows from top to bottom. This is called command group. Whereas the task group is organizationally determined, representing those working together to complete a job task. This is like a committee formulated for certain tasks. This is why it's called special task groups. Whereas the informal groups, the friendship group is a permanent group. This group is amongst the like-minded people with the same frequency. These groups are meant for social gathering, social events like playing cricket or to celebrate festival. These are called friendship group. The interest groups are special interest groups, people not necessarily aligned into common command or task. Groups who affiliate to attain a specific objective. There may be some specific objective like these examples are like union or association. They may have certain selective bargaining. To reach the bargaining power, they may have a group. It's called interest group. There are other formal groups called cross-functional group, cross-cultural group, research and development group. The cross-functional group is made of people from different walks of life, different departments of an organization form as a group, like a production manager, accounting manager, marketing manager will form a group. They will work for a common goal. The command and task groups are formal group formalized by organization, whereas the interest and friendship groups are informal groups organized by individuals. The command group is permanent, like friendship group, whereas the task and interest groups are temporary or permanent. Once a particular task is completed, the group will be disbanded. The examples are already discussed. The stages of group development. There are 5 stages of group development: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjoining. The people, the individual from each group, each department will brought together to form a group is called a forming stage. Individual focus on defining and assigning tasks, establishing a schedule, organizing the team's work, and other startup matters. The second stage is called storming stage. Here member begins to share ideas about what to do, what not to do, how not to do, that compete for consideration. Here there is a lot of chances for friction and uh, failure of the points taken by the group members. There may be some reluctance of sharing ideas. People may be frustrated for their for not they for their ideas are rejected, for their ideas are not taken into consideration. So there is a possibility of people moving out of the group, and some people may from come and join into this group. The norming stage, where the team will be finalized, the team has clarified its purpose and its strategy for achieving its goals. The next one is performing stage, where the team members are like-minded, the same frequency people, work together easily on interdependent tasks, and are able to communicate and coordinate effectively. The last stage is adjourning stage. Here the task is completed, the group will be adjourned or broken up into individuals. Group properties. The roles, norms, status, size, and cohesiveness are the group properties. Every individual in a group will have certain roles. There should be some set of standards. Accordingly, each member of the group has to be acted. That's called norms. Status is a socially defined position or rank given to group members, is called status. Size, it is the number of people in a group, is called size. If the number is manageable, like 5 to 7, it is a very good size. If the number is more, 15, 20, 30, 50, you cannot expect every member's contribution. Large groups are consistently better at problem solving, but somehow there is a problem called some of them may be abstain from the discussion or the brainstorming. Cohesiveness is the degree to which members of the group are attracted to each other and motivated to stay in the group. How to increase cohesiveness? If the group size is smaller, the people may be attracted to each other, therefore the group cohesiveness is better. If everybody is agreeing with the group goals, then there is a possibility of cohesiveness. If the members of the group spend time together, then there is a possibility of cohesiveness amongst the members. If there is a competition between amongst the groups, there is a possibility of higher cohesiveness inside the members of the group, because every member wants to achieve the group to reach the success. Therefore everybody will contribute to the success. If the reward is to the group, not to the individual, then the cohesiveness will increase. If you isolate the group physically, still the group cohesiveness will increase. What are the strengths and weaknesses of the group? The increased diversity of views is possible in the group. Higher quality of decision is possible in a group. Increased acceptance of solution is possible, because every decision is taken after the lot of deliberation and brainstorming. Therefore acceptance is possible. Here the weaknesses, it is a more time consuming process compared to individual decisions. The group decision will take a lot of time, because a lot of deliberations, a lot of brainstorming, a lot of wastage of time will take process very slower. Here there is an increased pressure to conform. Some of the members may be accepting certain decisions, some may be not accepting. So therefore the other members, the larger group, will pressurize the smaller group to conform the decisions. The domination by one or few members is possible in a group. That's another possible weaknesses. What are the effectiveness of group? The result, I mean, the accuracy of the decision taken will be higher in the group, but the speed of the process is slower. Creativity of the groups are better than the individual. The degree of acceptance is better in the group rather than individual decisions. Generally, the efficiency of the groups are poor because of the social loafing. What do you mean by social loafing? The individually, the people may be working better compared to when they are working as a group, because they may be abstain from the work. They may pretend like they are working to the team. Therefore, there is a possibility of poor efficiency. What are the challenges in turning individual into team players? Overcoming the individual resistance is very difficult, because every individual resists the changes. So therefore, they may show resistance to join a group. Countering the influence of individualistic culture is also very difficult. Every individual has their own culture, but whereas the group maybe have a unique culture. Therefore, it is very difficult to join as a group and bind as a member and follow the group culture. If an organization is historically valued for the individual achievement, it is very difficult to work as a team. That is another challenge posed by the group. How to shape a team player? If the management select a right person who can fulfill the team roles, they can be the better choice. If the people are not willing, we can provide a training so that the team can be shaped to a right shape. Then, if the reward system is reworked to encourage cooperative efforts, then still the shape of the team players will be improved upon. How to manage groups for higher performance? Members should benefit when the group performs well. Every member should feel that they are getting benefited based on the group performance. Reward can be monetary or in other form of non-monetary benefits, like special recognition, some certificate, some small memento. These things also will lead the member to work towards the higher performance. Here, the individual compensation should be based on the individual performance and group performance. If the compensation is based on group performance, everybody will work based on their organizational will. That's all about the group behavior. These are some of the references I referred. With this, I'll stop here. Thank you very much.